Okay, let's try this again. First attempt ended in a crash to desktop, and we'll start all over here. Well, welcome everybody. This is my first flight of the... Now I just completely blew my mind and forgot what plane I'm flying. It's the new... Can't even remember what they call the darn things. This is the Beechcraft model D18S. It's their Legend series. Legend series? Something like that. Local Legends. So I decided on Banjo Frog's go ahead because he said he liked it. So I went ahead and purchased it. So if I don't like it now, it's all his fault. Seriously, it shouldn't be a bad aircraft at all. And we're gonna... I hear a plane. Who is here? I don't know who's here. I don't see anybody. Somebody's photobombing me here. Okay, we're at my local home airport. It's gonna drive me bonkers that there's... Those are temporary tents, not giant buildings. That giant building doesn't exist. There's a long skinny building there. Those two towers are actually the ski jumps. That building's only a single floor with a hangar on that side. Those hangars are there. And this I'm so freaking done with this game lately. Back to back crash to desktops. I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. Hello, Icarus. I don't even know if I'm going to bother redoing this. I think I may just say screw it. Really pissing me off. I know what I got. I no idea what's causing this. 2 for 2. As soon as I start looking around, bang. First one I didn't even get to looking around. I see you got a flight a little bit later. I'm going to try to make it. If I can get this video made, I'm going to restart the video. So I'm going to delete this one and restart, I think. Or I'll just, screw it. I'll just leave it on. See if I can actually get it to load up. Well, first initial impressions are it crashes a lot. So apparently it's a great aircraft but causes a lot of crashes, because not only crashing for me, it's apparently crashing for other people. So we'll see if we can... Be nice to fly it. Was that you I heard at the airport? Two for 2 on crashes on this beast, and it's really annoying. So if it crashes again, I'm just going to back out, delete this stream, and be done with it. And wait for an update before I do a first flight on it. Why does photogrammetry ruin certain areas? It's like it makes cities look incredible, but it makes parts of the cities look absolutely terrible. Like the roads, if you look closely at them, are all pitted and the trees look hideous and everything looks just wrong. But if you look at it from a distance, it looks really nice. Like even here, you can see the trees are absolutely just terrible in the city. I'm just going to screw around in the mountains and land in Plattsburgh. I like to take off out of this is where I'm going to do my first flights from now on, out of my home airport, so I can test and see how good it climbs up out of the mountains. Plus, I don't need to build a big fancy flight plan. It the velocity lands pretty good. It's got a little bit of a float to it, but not anything terrible. I just know if this loads up, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's like really good from a distance, but you get in close. Like I was really mad at Albany. They redid Albany, and the city looks great as you're flying way above it. But with photogrammetry on, you can't fly under any of the bridges. The roads look like giant triangle craters on all the roads. Makes no sense. But if you turn it off, the city looks like crap. So it's like, I don't know. Come on, load, you beast. I really just want to get this first flight done, over with. Hey, I got 2 likes. Appreciate it. Oh, I just want to fly it. Take it for a spin. I'm not going to do reviews. I'm just doing my first flights in new airplanes. Because I ain't going to leave the reviews to like Banjo Frog. He does such a good job with it. I'm not even going to try to compete. I'm just going to link to him. Much easier than doing the work myself. Alright, let's try again. World map. Head home. I want to see how hard it is to start this beast. But maybe I should not try to start it, and I should just start running engines on the end of the runway. It's a beautiful day up here today. Absolutely gorgeous out right now. Oh shit, let me switch this over. Yeah, there goes the language. Off to a start now. Alright, in the cockpit. Am I still here? Mouse working? Great. Alright, let's see what we got here. What are you? Look like a plunger. Nope. Okay. Emergency brake. Engine prime. Right engine. We'll go to left engine. No. Left. Oh well, apparently I'm priming the right engine. So we'll start the right engine first. Master switch, magnetos on. It's master off, so that's got to be battery, generator, flaps, throttles, oil shutters, mixtures, anti-ice. Oh nice, got de-icing. What do we got up here? Oh, I don't care about panel lights. Master panels on, avionics master on. None of those work. Where are you? Air temperature. Alright. Autopilot. Alright, out of the way so I can see. Let's see what we got here. Inoperative and up. Engine select. So we did the right engine first, right? We just prime that one. Don't need wipers. Don't need pitot heat. It's a nice day out. Nav lights. We'll go flashing. Just because. Don't want to mess with the gear while we're sitting down. Okay, that one's up. Oh, shut up, booster pump. Left engine. The thing's still running? No, it quit. Why did you quit? What did I do? Got good pressures. Got fuel. On. Off. Why won't you move starter? What the hell? Move it right and it goes left. That prop running or did it quit again? Quit again. What the hell? Where's my master fuel pump? Cabin lighting. Low bypass, hot air. Don't need that. Oh, switch the other engine. Okay, I can't prime the left engine. There we go. It's on. Fuel's on. Fuel selector. Tail wheel down. Locked. I don't see any other fuel pump. In a minute, we're going to control E this bugger. We'll try the left one. You got to start. It doesn't want to stay running either. Why aren't you starting? Fuel. Fuel. Why am I can't get this bird started? Oh, shut up, you buzzing bastard. Probably flooded it. Well, I definitely don't have something on. Alright, shut up. Okay, we don't have something on. Mixture? Oh, that mixture level was down? That could do it. But it was all the way up on my thing. That's better. Now it's coming up to speed. That's better. Mixture level was down too low. Anytime you want to start. That's better. Now they're coming up to RPMs. Hey Stu, how's it going? Watching my Microsoft loading simulator. Alright, I think we're running. Shut up, you nasty sounding thing. Now I lost my yoke. There it is. Yeah, which one was the e-brake? That one. Yeah, not the best visibility in the world. Might have to taxi from this view if it doesn't crash. Okay, brake off. And it rolls. Hello, I have the brakes on. And it's going to drive the nose in the... What the hell is wrong with this thing? Well, it likes to apparently taxi like it doesn't weigh anything. Oh, I think that's an issue. Alright, well. The runway clear. Afraid to look because I'll probably crash again. So first impressions, the plane looks incredible, other than crashing twice. Crashed the desktop twice, loading it in. All the controls, surfaces work, move. Tail wheel moves. It does have a locking tail wheel. There's a little bit of trivia down here at this end of the runway on 3-2 here. This big grass stretch here on the right is where I used to ride my bike down and run glider wingtips several weeks a year. They'd have 8 or 10 gliders all parked down here, and tow plane, and a lot of fun. Alright, let's get in this beast and see how badly I can do. Why do I have fuel warning lights on? I didn't fuel up before I left. Could be why. Alright, let's see how quickly this. Give it one launch of flap and see how quickly we get in the air. Typical tail dragger, old tail dragger fashion. You don't want to give it too much throttle too quickly, because they tend to over rev the engines. And oh yeah, it likes to go right off the runway. Yeah, that's good. Back on the runway. Should come up now. Come on up. Up you go. There we go. It shouldn't be. It should be at half fuel. I haven't checked my gauges on here. But the lights went out as soon as I got in the air. Get the gear up. Get some speed up. Get the flaps up. Watch the RPMs. See how she does climbing up over the mountain. The wipers, I thought I saw a switch for them somewhere. Now I'm going to crash trying to find it. Oh, I'm going to stall. Why are you dying? Whoa. I've got no pullback control. There it goes. Why did I lose my controls? Oh, that was funky. Why have I got no horizontal? I got no vertical climb on this thing. What the hell? That was weird. That was all very weird. It's like my trim just whacked right out. Went for the ground. Okay, maybe they got a few bugs in this plane. Maybe they got quite a few bugs in this bird. Cylinder temps are good. I have no idea why it just dove for the ground. It wouldn't let me pull back on the yoke. Well, they probably do work, but I can't find the button. And I know if I look for it, I'll die, because apparently I just dove for the ground without even meaning to. You're a little more throttle. Yeah, I did check my trim. I have no idea why I couldn't even pull back on the stick. I mean, I'm yanking back and even the stick and the thing wouldn't move, and then all of a sudden it took off. That was odd. It's fine now. It's good now. I just don't know why it dove for the ground. It just did it to be mean to me, I guess. The wipers? Where's the wipers? Oh, I probably should put that off. Or, no, not prime it. Shut off. Off. Wow, I don't like these when they don't work. There. Gotta move it left to turn it right. Makes no sense whatsoever. Oops, did I... That should be in the middle. Don't need PTO heat. Nav lights, landing lights, we turn those on or off. Compass light. Fuel selector. Oh, you feather the engines in case it dies. Did I pass it? Or right there? That one says inoperative. Part of the autopilot. Bank hold down. Down. Compass. Those are the masters. Landing. Nav. Oh, there we go. Yes, they do work. Holy Christ, they work fast. Oh, I want them off. No, not slow. Off. There. Yes, I see it. Yes, they do work. They work quite quickly. All right, let's see what this bird feels like in the air. Yeah. Not too terrible. Watch my RPMs a bit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Feels pretty stable. It was easy to trim out. The only thing I don't like at the moment is that artificial horizon looks like it's out of a cartoon. Like an old cartoon. Oops. Yeah, catch you later, Icarus. I may catch up with part of your flight as soon as I get done here. I'm just going over to Plattsburgh and land. I found it's nice and easy to land there. It's an old Air Force base and has 1,000,000 miles of runway. So far, it's not a bad... It's really a great old rotary. Love the livery. I'm afraid to spin too fast because that's when it crashes. All the lights work. I'm gonna add what to Microsoft Flight Sim? I think I added you as a friend, so if that's, I'm pretty sure I added you there. Should be able to find me flying in upstate New York. Matter of fact, I don't actually see anybody else flying around here. Oh. I don't know who that is. Not the fastest plane in the world, but it's definitely a nice... And I guess you wouldn't expect super fast for a plane from this era anyways. Beautifully detailed inside. And out. Not sure why it crashed the desktop twice or why it suddenly dove for the ground. Did a little tricky to get her trimmed out all the way, but neat old aircraft. And yeah, I'll probably use this one a little bit more than I'll use that flying boat I got last time. pretty sure I've got you added, Stu. I'll check and double check when I get done to make sure you're added on here. I literally just got back from Plattsburgh shopping with my parents. Now I'm flying back there. It's a much faster flight than drive. Hey, big town of Blackbrook. It's officially the town where my parents live. I gotta get this bird on the ground. A little higher than I want it to be. It's nice flying so far, other than that trying to dive for the ground. Once it's trimmed out, it's pretty nice. You have live weather on. It's not real windy here, so. So all in all, first impressions as far as flight go, takeoff was a little squirrely. Try to fly a Glim 21 is hard. Getting this one in the air was a bit difficult. Didn't like the taxi very well. It took right off the runway. Got oil cooling flaps. Looks like they added everything in on this bird. Well, let's play with the oil flaps and see if they work. That's the anti-ice. Little oil shutters. I didn't see a change. Oh, mountain back up. Inoperative. Oh, I'll bet you want to lock the tail wheel on takeoff. Oh, the MiG-21. Yeah, I didn't get that one yet. I'll bet that one's hard to get even started. Oh, interesting. I love that program. The Powerline mod, because this is actually really there. That big tower. That's cool. Yeah, the MiG-21 Soviet era fighter, or Cold War era fighter. Probably very difficult to get started and in the air. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bang into your ear. Nope, I don't want that's the old county airport. I want the airbase. I want the one that's over here. I want the one with the nice big long runway. They did update quite a bit of New York, the maps, in more up-to-date satellite maps. Still not as good as the Google ones, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Secret spot. I have no idea. I've been by there in real life, and I have no idea what it is. It's somebody's little grass strip in their backyard. But I'm shooting for that great big long runway over there. You know what's really surprising is you almost always get turbulence right here where the mountains meet the water, the lake. Ah, there it is. Alright, I'll get it as soon as I'm out of here. I'll definitely get that request settled. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do that because I'll forget. Give me a half a second here. It'll only take a second. There we go. There. That should be all set now. A little bit more turbulence. This is a massive runway. It was the longest one in the East Coast for a long time. It was an old strategic command base back in the 80s. Back in the 50s, it was a bomber base. It's always been a nuclear bomber base for a long time. We did F-111s, the B-29s. Some neat airplanes that flew in and out of there over the years. I put the nose down. But then it got closed, it got canceled. And they turned it over to the town, or the city. And they didn't want to run two airports. They had the county airport and then they had this airport, and they kind of let this one slack. And under the contracts of them taking it over, they were supposed to maintain it. Anytime the space shuttle was airborne, they had to maintain it because it was a backup landing strip for the shuttle. An emergency landing strip for the shuttle, so it had to be maintained, and they got caught not maintaining it. So then the county said, well, we'll keep it open. We'll just move the regular county airport over to this one. Oh, get in the yellow zone. Come on, pull up, pull up, pull up, 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 up. Dove a little too much. Flying this one from inside is going to be a bugger. It doesn't have the best visibility in the world. Maybe in VR, maybe it's a lot like the Pit Special. Pit Special stinks unless you're in VR. Let's bleed off some speed and some altitude. Turbulence around the lake. Let's see how this old bird does in landing, or how well I do at landing. The plane's probably fine. I'm just terrible at it. We will see. That's why I come here. Got lots of rooms to make a mistake. It is just a very large monster runway. The gear down. And I tend to get in ground loop with tail draggers. I like to bounce them. I hear an engine that's not mine. I think somebody popped in. Oh, there's Stu. Now I'm offline on the runway. Here we go. I'm too slow. Power, 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 power. Manifold pressures are good. Oil pressures are a bit low. Oil temps are a bit low. Fuel's good. It's got a bit of a nav system. It's not bad. Give it some more flaps so we can slow it down. Alright. Bring her down. Bring the speed down a little more. There's one more notch of flaps I can put in, but I think we're good. It's a long runway. Slight crosswind. See if we can put it down without putting the props in the dirt. Without bouncing really hard. I can't keep streaming. Oh, look at how slow this bird will go. It's floating forever. Anytime you want to get on the runway. Now you see why I like coming here. I'm still airborne. Anytime you want to stop floating, seriously. I'm still airborne. What the hell? I think they screwed up the weight of this plane. It's like a feather. It doesn't weigh anything. It's weird. And now you're going to give me a stall. It won't taxi. Tail's down. Now I can taxi. So weird. Man, I crashed. Son of a... Well, at least I landed. Now the flight's over. I'm done. I'm not reloading it again. Until there's an update for that plane, I'm done flying it. I can tell you that. 3 crashes, that's enough. First impressions, I think they've screwed up the weight of the airplane. It feels like it doesn't weigh anything. And bounces, it shouldn't float that long. And when it's taxiing, it feels super, super light. It has some issues with crashing to desktop quite a bit. Overall, first impressions, not great. It's beautifully designed. It's got some big bugs to overcome. Other than that, if you want to go fly today and you're online, go over to Icarus. He's going to be flying some canyon flights. He's starting in about 5 minutes. I'm probably going to jump in after my thing reloads and hit him up over there. Stu, if you want to jump in and fly with Icarus as well, I'm going to bounce over there for a little bit. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Sorry it started with a crash, ended with a crash to desktop. It did fly good once it was flying, but its ground characteristics are absolutely atrocious. Like I said, I think the plane weighs 150 pounds tops. I may have to try trying it again with filling it full of people or something, because it just didn't feel well. But other than that, and the crash of desktops, it was a nice model and flew very well once it was up. So, all right, man, I'll catch you all on the other side. Have a good day, and we'll be streaming live tomorrow night for a low and fun flight. Not quite fast, not quite slow. Be low and fun, and we'll catch you.